welcome to FM1 Tuition. Today's topic we're going to be talking about LCM and HCF, lowest common multiple, or otherwise known as least common multiple as well, LCM and the highest common factor. What exactly is LCM and HCF? Let's go through the definition. There's a few ways of explaining it, and I'm sure if you go to different sites, they'll have their own way of explaining it. Let me just read you out a definition from my standard book from your schools. So the least common multiple of a set of numbers is the smallest of their common multiples. That's LCM. The highest common factor of a set of numbers is the largest of their common factors. That's HCF. Again, this is just a definition from a standard textbook that you'll get from your schools or colleges. Okay, so in order to work out LCM and HCF, it's good to understand what factors are and prime numbers are in any number. So let's give you an example of a factor of 6. Let's take 6 as an example. So any number that divides by 6 is a factor, and you want a whole number in the end. So when you divide it, you don't want any remainders. So for example, 6 divided by 1 equals 6. 6 divided by 2 equals 3. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. 6 divided by 6 equals 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 6 are all factors of 6. Okay, factors of 6. Let's talk about prime numbers now. So prime numbers are any number greater than 1 that only has 2 factors. So let me give you guys an example. If you take 5, you can do 5 divided by 1, which equals 5. You can do 5 divided by 5, which equals 1. You can't divide 5 by any other numbers. So the factors of 5 are 1 and 5. This is a prime number. Now that we know what prime numbers are and factors are, we're going to hopefully use them later on, not right now, but later on in order to work out the LCM and HCF. Right now though, we're going to start off with a basic way of figuring out how to find out the LCM and HCF. Right, let's jump straight into it. So we got LCM of 4 and 5. How do we work it out? Very simply, just do the 4 times table and the 5 times table, and let's find the lowest multiple of both of them. So we got 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, etc. And you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm not a calculator, you guys can work that out yourself. And if you look here, let me get a different color marker. You got 20 here and you got 20 here. So the lowest common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. So what if we need to find out the LCM of, say, 8 and 12 as an example? Okay, so first of all, write out the multiple times table of 8. You got 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, so forth. You got 12, 24, 36, etc. And already I can see a common number. Let me get the red marker. You got 24 here as the lowest number, which is the same as the multiple times table of 12 or 24. So the answer is 24. Right, let's give you one more example of maybe using more than 2 numbers. So if you want to find out the LCM of, say, 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, and 8. So tell me guys, what would you do? First of all, let's do the 4 times table. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32. Let's do the 6 times table. You got 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, so forth. You got 8, 16, 24, 24, 32, 40, 48, etc. I'm sure you guys can get a calculator and work this out. Now let me just get a red marker pen and let's look through the numbers and see which number is quite common. You got 12 here and 12 here, but no 12s here. You got, let's see, you got 24 here, 24 here, 24. This is the lowest one, so therefore this is the answer. The LCM of 4, 6, and 8 is 24. So now let's find out the HCF. Let's give you quickly again, remind you the definition. The highest common factor of a set of numbers is the largest of their common factors. Another way of explaining it is the HCF of two integers is the largest of the whole number that divides both numbers without leaving a remainder. So we're going to give you a quick example to explain all the HCF of say 16 and 24. So what exactly is the HCF of these two? The best way of me explaining it is let's find the factors of both these numbers. So you go 16, that's the same as 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times say 4. Any other numbers? Can't think of any. So these are the factors. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Let's take 24 now. That's the same as 1 times 24, 2 times 12, 3 times, let's say, 8, 4 times, say 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 5. We already got 8 here, 8, 16, 24. Any other numbers? 12 times 2. That's all I can figure out for now. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be 4, 8, 4, 8, 12, 16, 22. That should be 6, excuse me. 6. Then you got 8 here. And then you got 12 and 24. So these are all the factors of 24. That's a nice way of explaining it. As you can see, it takes a bit of thinking, a bit of calculations. You can easily make mistakes. But always double check your work. And then the highest factors of these two, let me get a red marker. So 8 here, 16, no 16 here. So this is going to be the highest factor, 8. How about the HCF of say 12 and 15? 12 and 15. Again, let's put out the factors of 12. So you got 12 can be divided by 1, or the same as 1 times 12. 12 can be divided by 2. 2 times 6. 3 times 4. That's it, those are the factors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12, right? Let's take 15. 15 can be divided by 1 times 15. 3 times 5. That's it. You got 1, 3, 5, and 15. So what's common in these numbers? You got 3 here, and you got 3 here. So the HCF of 12 and 15 is 3. Hopefully by now you guys have a better understanding of the LCM and the HCF. As you can see, it really does help if you know your multiple times table. If you're not really confident at it, probably go back, memorize some of the multiple times table. What we're going to do right now is pause it here. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. So I'm going to make another video, hopefully a part 2 to it, in how to calculate the LCM and the HCF using prime factors and prime numbers.